Hello guys and welcome to another game of Legion TD.
Hello guys,
So that's my
welcome.
it's my
Welcome
wife
to
there.
my vlog.
It's making fun of me for making streams. Anyway, for today we're playing a slightly different mode, PRCC X3 MILG Easy. So it's going to be an easy mode. We're gonna start off with these units. This should be this should be fine. Although I'm not very convinced of the strength of the units that I'm getting, so I'm going to reroll here. Seems like this is the best that we can get from the roll. However, we're just going to stick with it. Perhaps add in two more Murlocs here, just so I can reassure myself that I can um, challenge this round. Looking at my allies, this looks strong, and he's able to get two wisps out of this, so that should be fine. Let's pause the game here a little bit. Okay, we're pausing for orange. Um, we still do have 11 seconds to build. If I were him, I would be spamming 5 ogres and upgrade it and CC the round. That would be just in time to build. Or okay, I hope he will be able to have enough time to build. He's building a dragon because apparently he doesn't have a choice anymore. But an Azure Dragon, I think that should hold. He did not CC. Maybe it is for the best. I'm not sure if an Azure Dragon is able to hold round 1 with CC. I myself am not sure if he'll be able to hold round 1 with CC. So let's see how this goes, and hopefully it is in our favor. So for the next round, I think I'll be upping some of the hatchlings that we have here, and perhaps get some tempests, as those will be very strong against further rounds. I'm sure that our Seer of Darkness is not gonna beat this one. Even just by building one Seer of Darkness unupgraded, and it's the only thing we've built, it can survive the whole round 1 without CC. So that should be strong enough to clear the way for us there. And I think we should keep getting lumber because this is an easy round. It's good to be around 10-2 by round 3, and we can slow down in lumber by then. Because for the first 4 rounds actually, I don't think that the enemies are going to send. Because if they do, it's going to be cleared easily with the mode being easy. Let's get these guys. Should I skip out on the last lumber here? For safety reasons, I think I will. So let's just slow down a lumber here. We're just gonna get more lumber for the next round. Anyway, it's just round 2. This guy's looking fine. We haven't checked green yet. Green is spamming multiple units. This is generally okay. He looks like he's going to be fine this round, and he's not so far up in lumber. So it's good, although arguably I think this is going to be very weak in the later rounds. If the game goes faster. Even at 9, he will struggle a little bit there. Nonetheless, he should be good. For the next round, we're still going to remain unupgraded with our Seer of Darkness. It's the Tempest that we will upgrade. I might get two of these guys in preparation for 10, because easy algae modes usually ends at 10. So I think that's the way to go. Okay, we are clearing this round, no problem. So the next round, we should be able to clear as well. Okay. Let's see how much money we have. I'm gonna skip out on the overseer here. I don't think it's something that we need because we will mostly be focusing on our back lines instead of our front lines. So I'm getting more lumber instead of building more units just to maximize the time that the enemies are still not sending. We might stay 10-2 until the enemies send, or 10-3 depending if we will be able to build something very strong against 5. Looks like we also will not be sending on 5 here because one of our teammates are lumbering up slowly. Everyone else is not lumbered up well. Nonetheless, it's round 5, which is the decider. I think I'm gonna get 2 of these guys, or probably I should invest in. Probably I should invest in forage. That I don't think I'm gonna have enough for a forage next round. So let's see. Let's see. Definitely for this round, we're going to hold. Our Sphere of Darkness is the one tanking the units while the Leviathan is the one dealing damage for us. So it should be no problem. We are also going to CC next round. We will now finally up our Sphere of Darkness into Phoenix, which should be insanely strong. Now the question is, should I go for a zombie or should I go for acolytes? I like the idea of getting a zombie, to be honest. It's going to be very strong against. It's going to be very strong against round 5. It's just that I don't think the enemies are going to send round 5. I guess let's just live one day at a time here and hope for a good reroll upon the start of the round. Let's see this. We are sure to hold with the presence of our Phoenix. Very strong against the next round. Yeah. Everyone's looking good. Let's press the attack there. Okay, we are blessed with a tree, which I think I am going to get. I'm gonna skip out on the wisp. I cancelled the wisp because I'm hoping to send. I'm hoping to get Troll Warrior as well. See how we do. It's down to 30. I think that much enemy creeps is not enough to bring down my Phoenix here, so it should be a sure clear for us. Everyone else looks fine. This guy also has a Sphere of Darkness. Should be fine. So the rounds went by quite quickly. There hasn't been anyone who leaked. And so I think it's less likely that the enemies are going to send this round. Oh, look at that. I actually had enough gold for one wisp there. My CC. I'm actually not sure. Actually not sure, to be honest. I've invested in a Tree of Battle, but this can be easily brought down by a couple of chariots. I don't think the enemies are able to amass so much lumber to break through our lines for this round, however, so let's hope for the best. The only issue is that I don't have a lot of backline damage against this round. I only have 1 Belial as my freezing damage. Nonetheless, I have strong tanks, and the enemies didn't CC. Okay, and for the next round, we are going to start investing in the Necrolites. Necrolite should be very strong, not only for 7, but also for 10. And I'm gonna get one more complicator as well. So it might be that the enemies enemies will send next round. It's quite a risk we have to consider. It might be for the best that we are not going to CC the next round instead. But part of me wants to for having a Leviathan. So let's see. Should we go for a Magnator first? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Magnator and build. I'm gonna skip out on this one. Not the best build, I would say. Not the best build to be honest. I have extra gold. Should we CC the next round? I think we should. Everyone else looks strong against it. The enemy sent here. Then some of our allies will be able to hold. And I'm the only one who CC'd, so I don't think we're gonna have leaks to our king. And yeah, precisely the enemies didn't send. That's their saving for the next round. So for this round, once again, we are not gonna get lumber. I know 10-2 is very low, but I really do want to catch the enemy stands. And it's after that that we are going to lumber up uh, bigger. So yellow is definitely strong for the next round. Even green is. Actually, everyone is for not having over lumbered. We're just hoping that we will have enough sand to break through their lines. Our sand ourselves is quite small. So now I'm actually torn between getting medicine man or not. But first I think it's better to get the mage here because it has chances of creating our phoenix and creating our tree of battle. Also, it would be wise for us to upgrade that as well. Still tempted to go medicine man here, but for now, let's get more of those. Oh, that great guys. And fire archer. Maybe not. Oh, I should have upped my archer. I had 150 excess gold, but I don't think it's gonna matter much. Let's see how much they sent. They sent 4,000. 4,000 value. Okay, our Snorkel Mage doing work. We've buffed already some of my stronger units. I'm waiting for him to buff this guy. Slow Aura is now dying, but at least we're being able to clear the deep wave. And I think my Phoenix is still standing strong. Enemies getting to our backlines now, which is not good. The Necrolites are not able to be summoned. Only one was able to. I think the 150 gold mattered there. Thankfully for us, someone helped for our team. Props to him. He had a strong build. He also doesn't have an upgraded full fighter. And he's going to clear a lot of these charges for us, which is good. Looks like enemies leaking. Definitely that's gonna deal some damage to the king. Take control of the king here. Okay, we still have Dragon remaining. Might be that we are going to lose at least one heal here with the amount of chariots surviving, unless we are able to up HP quickly. Can't afford to lose 2 heals here. Are we going to? The enemies as well lost 2 heals. We are. It's unfortunate. Just a lot of chariots. Wow, they did send a lot. So although we held better we took more damage to our king. So there's a risk of us losing this game for having lesser heals than our enemies. They did send a lot of chariots. I'm thinking with this amount of time, it's possible for the enemies to resend on time. So let's see. We might not challenge champion on 9. But at least I'm confident of our strength at 10. Okay, for this round, I'm gonna go up auras and I'm going to get preparatory units against 10. Let's be sure to build a strong anti-10 build. Because for the other rounds, our allies are gonna be strong enough for it. I really think the 150 gold there really mattered. It could have been killing a rate of 1 creep per second for 20 seconds and thus we could have cleared the wave. Nonetheless, it's already done and over with, so let's just keep going. It did hurt a lot, or I think a lot there though. Should we go for one more lumberjack? No, I'm gonna hold off on lumber for now. It's only when they will send 9 that I'm going to upgrade my lumberjack training. So that we will be having decent value against them. Okay, my allies are lumbering up. I guess that's fair. Looks like one of the enemies is leaking this round. Based on how slow he's killing the creeps, he's leaking around 20 creeps. Again, that's gonna give our enemies more time to send next round, so we will not be too focused on building against 10, but we should build some for 9. With that said, I'm gonna get some of the mud golems for the attacks against 9. They don't look very strong against 10. Oh no, they have preparatory units against 10 as well. This is MI, so whatever we're having, they're gonna have as well. Alright, and we are at a disadvantage. So for this round, just getting mud golems here. Okay. Improve the tenacity of our units by getting the oracle. That does magic damage, perhaps. Let's get the archers upgraded. Or should I get dragon? I think I'm gonna get dragon here. What call this? A thunderbird, I should say. Thunderbird wouldn't be so bad. It has magic damage, which deals decently against 10. It can tank quite a bit for our backlines here, so that our backlines are not gonna fall all too quickly. I'm gonna place it a little bit more in front here. And if ever the enemies are gonna send, they will be able to send around 5k, 6k to be strong. If ever we leak, we have lumber to upgrade our king. CC, and they didn't send here as well. Okay, let's spamming militia. And I should remind my team not to upgrade lumber anymore. So the next roll gives two of us Tuskars, which are strong against 10. I'm definitely going to get some of the dragons as well to buy enough time for our necrolytes to resummon skeletons. And I'll get one in front. So let's prioritize at least two of these, and then let's use the rest of our gold. I guess I'm gonna get at least two Tuskars here. Hmm, sucks that I have one unupgraded unit left. But we can't do anything about that. Or maybe we could sell it. I'm just gonna get two Tuskars. It's not gonna matter much. We don't have bandits, so I'm going to send furbolgs against it. Press the attack and let's hope for the best. I have 6,800 value against 10. Let's see how we do. We have slow aura. Now the slow aura is fallen. We still have a 3 to tank. We still have a Phoenix to tank. Seems like we're doing quite well for this round. Seems like the enemies are doing very well as well. And it looks like everyone is holding. The game goes on. It goes beyond 10. I like long games. Especially for especially for modes that has X3 cents, 3 times cents. Okay. We will be able to farm decently some of these units. We are getting most of the kills. Okay. They are very and it looks like we are behind on lumber. The enemy has built substantial lumber for themselves. Will be will be um will be erased on 13. I'm gonna get birds definitely. We need to pierce up against 13. Doesn't look like they're very high in value as well. Although red is taking a lead here. He's doing well for this game. We also have to remember that we are at a slight disadvantage. We have one field less than the enemies. They have advantage in lumber, and now they are pushing more lumber. At least we win the arena. And that's good for us. I'm just gonna use that. I'm just gonna use that gold to build and fortify my units even more, because this round offers a lot of good piercing units. Oops. Should get one more of that, one more of that. Okay, and it should now be fine. Just gonna get that just to maximize. Now what we have to build are tanks against 13. We need, if we get Sky Dragons, we're gonna spam the hell a lot of it. We need this to buy so much time to hold against 13. Now I'm considering getting this tank because it lasts for 3 seconds before it gets destroyed. However, I don't think I'm gonna have so much value for it. So let's see, or I might get these guys instead. Might again be that we are not. I don't think we have good lumber to break through their lines. They are decently pierced. They look very decently pierced. Is anyone leaking? Okay. For this round, definitely we should CC this, no problem. Upgrade the units that we've gotten. I really don't like Tuskars at this point. I think they're only strong against 10. But the question is, should we go Druids? If we'll only be able to get 2 of them. Maybe Neo tanks are better. I'm gonna get a Neo tank. I'm gonna risk getting a Neo tank. I have some more gold left, so I'm gonna get some more 45 units to be upgraded later on. Now I think even if people are decently pierced, 13 is still a very strong round because of how it does blitz damage. So if our allies or the enemies do not have good back lines, then or front lines, I should say, then they can easily be overwhelmed by the quarrels. Okay, for the next round, we have a mermaid. I am considering getting that because again we need to build sustainability this next round. It looks like the enemies are clearing much more slowly, and this is because we have higher value than them. But this also means that they will be able to send very strongly against us. Okay, our send so far has a decent amount of units. Okay, definitely we are going to get a mermaid. I think we need that. Although getting more units here gives Dark Mage more units to buff, so there's lesser chances that the units that we want buffed are gonna get buffed. Now I do have some more extra gold, which we will use for a hero. Question is, which hero do we want? We want slow. Perhaps getting armor is more worth it. Let's get armor. We have decent backlines. We need to be stronger front lines. So I'm gonna get a Kraken and then a purple. If we have time, we didn't. 12.6k. Let's see how everyone does. I'm looking at my units first. It is a very strong send. There are 3 demons, there are a lot of Krakens. There are chariots as well. Looks like we will be able to hold this because we still have a couple of front lines left. Is anyone else going to hold? OJ will be able to hold, and they're leaking more than us. I think if this is a race, we will be able to hold longer than the enemies. Is anyone from the enemy team going to be able to hold? No one. So it looks like this is GG. And you shouldn't be very confident yet. They have hulking. They have hulking. Go king. Let's go king. HP. Faster. They have more units getting their king. It's gonna be very close. It's going to be very close, but we win. Okay, okay. I did enjoy that game. I like X3 modes going past 10. So I hope you did enjoy this game as well, guys. We did a couple of mistakes there, but nonetheless, we were able to hold strongly against their 13 cent. So if you like this content, I hope you like and subscribe. That would mean a lot to me, and I'll see you guys next time.